What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson said he's seriously considered presidential run in 2024. Uh-oh. Now, looks like they're going to concede Trump another 8-year bid. They're going to call it a bid with Trump, whatever. But less than 20 years ago, back when I don't know if I want to read this junk from this. Let me just go to the point where said in an interview published last week that he would 100% consider running for president, but it would most likely be in 2024, not 2020 as first reported, because he has to make that Hollywood Skrilla first. Realistic as we go into 2018, when you look at my slate as we're developing and shooting into 2019 and 2020, the slate goes deep into 2021. So it feels like the realistic consideration would be 2024. He said it was the people who merely made him consider the move on Saturday Night Live in May that first touted the possibility of a run. It was never something that I trumpeted and beat my chest and ever said publicly. This was what I was going to do. But as the story picked up, Americans picked it up, and there was the sentiment of, we're not joking, we really love the idea if you would run. In the interview, Rock spoke his mind on the current administration. I continue to watch our leaders in government, and like all Americans, I continue to be hopeful that our leaders exhibit poise, perspective, and ability to bring our country together during these tough times, which I don't feel our presidency is currently doing. So that's where I'm at with it. As for his party, Johnson has attended both Republican and Democratic national conventions in the past, but says he's a registered independent. I guess he has to lick his finger and feel where the wind blows. Is The Rock, is he serious? I guess he said he's serious. I think the election of Trump is going to open up doors. We've seen that on the Republican side. I hate to say a reality TV winner, candidate. I mean, reality TV candidate. I like to say, you got to understand that. I mean, this is no different than when Reagan won. You know what I mean? Reagan was actor. I know Reagan went and was the governor of California, but sometimes, you can speed things up. You know what I mean? I think the powers that be say, hey, man, if we can utilize, Trump proved it. And to be honest, if you ask me, I think Trump was trying to position himself to be president for at least, I don't know, 30 at least 30 some years. You don't go on wrestling, and you don't go on these TV shows unless you're trying to reach the public. You know what I mean? So he was reaching the public while getting Skrilla, and him reaching the public put that in their minds that Trump is doing his thing. You know what I mean? I even got a comic book. I was sitting on the shitter reading a comic book. I think it was it was the Infinity Gauntlet, right? I like buy graphic novels, right? And the artists in the Infinity Gauntlet, they Thanos blows away half the Earth, and they blew away Atlantic City, and had one of the panes that was drew, and it was had Trump Tower and shit. But that just proves, that his name has been out there all this time, and I wouldn't even put it past it that he told him, hey man, put me in the comic book, man, what's it, Doonesbury? I got another book. He's been writing comic strips on Trump for ages. He was doing their whole life, 90s, the 2000s, and until now, the 2010s. You know what I mean? So, is Rock positioning himself for it? And hey, man, if you got all this money, you got to understand, you got all this money, and what do you want to accomplish after you've been a movie star? How much more popular can The Rock be? He can't. You know what I'm saying? There's different challenges in life. So when you get to that level, I think you're like, hey, man, I might as well do the whole kit and caboodle and try to be president. I mean, if they got Barack, I won't say they got Barack in there. They get everybody in there, but you know, you just have to catch the perfect wave, just like Trump did, and just like Obama did. You have to catch the perfect wave. I think the days of being a career politician are over. You know, the Bushes, the Bush family, the Clinton family, them days is over. You know what I mean? I think from now on, you're going to see people that have been in the public light through business, television, or movies, and they're going to try to bully their way into the presidency. You know, either their own businesses. You know, I think we're going to go that route. You know, I'm still thinking, you know, they might pull Mark Cuban out the hat, but it's going to be this type of way, because if you keep going like the career politicians, I don't think it's gonna work too well. Anyway, I just want to talk about this. We'll see if The Rock runs in 2024. It may be so. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.